What's going on, guys? We had a pretty good betting day yesterday, and hopefully going to build on some of the momentum with another good day today. So as you come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you want access to the tools I'm about to show you on screen for a Mod Shopper, there's a link below to sign up that is going to get you 70% off your first month, so less than $1 per day, 4 bets across all of the ongoing sports. For today, we're going to be focusing on baseball. There is also a few bets that are popping up for Wimbledon right now, but by the time this video gets out, a lot of those matches will have already started. So if you guys want to sign up for Odd Shopper, you'll get access to some of those plus EV tennis bets, which have been doing really well over the course of the last couple of weeks. But let's start by talking about baseball today, and a couple of good wins yesterday. We had Velasquez under 4.5 strikeouts, Brian Reynolds to hit a homer, and he ended up doing that at 7-1 in his first at bat of the entire game. So let's see what's standing out today. Starting with our number one overall rated bet, Michael Lorenzen over 4.5 strikeouts. And this is pretty much solely going to be because of the matchup against the Oakland A's. There's a couple of teams now that I kind of think any pitcher could have success against at any given point. Oakland A's being one of them. The other is the Kansas City Royals. And if you look at the numbers for Michael Lorenzen this year, they're not going to pop off the page. I mean, never have his numbers popped off the page as a pitcher. He is also, during points of his career, spent time playing the outfield. He's a capable hitter. So, kind of like it would be an insult to Shohei Ohtani to call Michael Lorenzen the poor man Shohei Ohtani, but maybe the destitute homeless man's Shohei Ohtani because of his ability to pitch and play the field. But some velocity, throws fairly hard, Michael Lorenzen. We see him touch upper 90s with his fastball. But like I said, most importantly, he has a matchup against the Oakland A's, which has just been a dreadful offense this year. Any pitcher could have success against them. And we have seen recent times Lorenzen's gone out there in other plus matchups against the Kansas City Royals, for instance, 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 1 run allowed. He can take advantage of some of these really weak offenses. So Michael Lorenzen under 4.5 strikeouts, that stands out to me. One here on Yuri Perez under 6.5 strikeouts. And this one is not going to feel great on the surface because Yuri Perez has looked fantastic this year. He's one of the top young pitching prospects we have in baseball. He has a 2.47 ERA so far. He is likely going to face some regression, though, because of 3.59 expected ERA, a 3.61 FIP. So there are some aspects of Yuri Perez's numbers that are not sustainable. 271 BABIP, that's going to regress. 87.4% left on base rate, that is going to regress. But for here, we're focusing on the strikeouts. He's been a great strikeout pitcher in the first couple months of his MLB career, but really tough matchup today. He's going to be facing the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals have one of the lowest strikeout rates in baseball, not just this year, but last year as well. They have a lot of hitters that put the bat on the ball. They make contact. And I think that could cause some problems for Yuri Perez. And then also when you start to factor in some of the other luck factors like BABIP and left on base rate, it does make sense he's going to start to see some of his pitch counts get worked a little bit higher earlier in games as those things regress. One of my favorite young pitchers in baseball, but 6.5 strikeouts, a little bit too high for my liking against St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be the under 6.5 there. Let's see. Home runs. Here is my favorite home run bet of the day that also projects well for us here. And it is James Outman to hit a home run. So Outman, another standout rookie who has had his ups and downs, which is going to happen with any young hitter, but he's been much better as of late. And if you look at his splits overall for the year, he was really good the first handful of games that he played. Then he went on a stretch where I think pitchers kind of started to figure out how to pitch to Outman to get him out. And now he's made adjustments to those adjustments. And as a result, if you look at his numbers so far in July, Outman's already hit 2 homers in the first 4 games of July. He has a 357 batting average. That was after he hit 0 homers throughout the month of June. So looks like we're seeing a bounce back here for James Outman. He's starting to swing the bat better again. And here, if you look at his numbers, also WRC plus by month, March and April, 165 WRC plus. Then May and June, May he had a 54 WRC plus, June he had a 54 WRC plus. So pitchers are really figuring out how to work to him. And then to what I was saying before, 225 WRC plus so far in July. So good start to the month with a bounce back for James Outman at plus 700 to homer. I like him considering that it seems like he's starting to figure some stuff out. As for some other bets that are standing out here, let's see. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays plus 1.5 on the run line against the Chicago White Sox. We have that projected fair line minus 240, best available line minus 225. So that's a good parlay piece, right? Wouldn't just go bet this outright, but you could certainly use that as part of some parlays. Now let's go and check out Prize Picks. And while this loads, if you guys want any more additional information, bets for myself, go check out Chalkboard. Totally free to download chat app. I've been posting some additional bets in there, and then also answer you guys' questions. We sweat some of those bets out. It's free to join. So go take advantage of that if you're looking for a free way to get more betting info. Let's look at Prize Picks now. 6-leg flex parlay over on Prize Picks. This is our top projected one of the day. Christian Walker under 1.5 total bases. Cutter Crawford under 4.5 strikeouts. Luis Garcia under 1.5 total bases. Kyle Bradish under 5.5 strikeouts. Jack Flaherty under 5.5 strikeouts. And then Brandon Nimble under 1.5 total bases. So a little bit of positive V on the 6-leg flex parlay and all unders. Now, if we go to the parlay builder, we'll go and see what's standing out, if anything, on FanDuel. And let's see. Just curious, what happens if we take this Freddie Peralta strikeout prop out? Gives us a little bit more realistic winning odds. What if we take this? Yeah. All right, here we go. So let's go with this. 3-leg parlay here over on FanDuel, plus 432 odds, wins 19% of the time. Good for a 3% expected win rate. Luis Severino under 5.5 strikeouts. Julio Urias under 5.5 strikeouts. And then Tanner Beebe for under 6.5 strikeouts. So more unders, all strikeout props here. But this is our number one. Well, I shouldn't say our number one. There was another one that was already loaded in here, but played around with it to find a parlay with a little bit less legs to it. Now let's do one for DraftKings as well, and then we'll close it out for the day. And all right, I'll take this tennis one out. Take this out. Here is a 3-leg parlay for DraftKings. Not a ton of value in this. Still, though, 2% expected EV, so you would be expected to make money on this over time. And it is Cutter Crawford under 4.5 strikeouts, Lance Lynn under 6.5 strikeouts, and Isaac Paredes for under 1.5 total bases. So right around 4-1 odds here and 2% expected EV. So you can go ahead and build some parlays however you want on whatever sportsbook you like using our parlay builder, one of the other features here on OddsShopper. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you haven't done yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck with all your bets, and I will see you back here tomorrow.